afternoon, my dear student. Today, I am going to discuss that we continuing about the first chapter. Which one we are revise the chapter? First one is the Mesopotamian civilization, and last day we discussed about few points about the Mesopotamian civilization. Now today we discuss the remaining portion. The next is about their occupations. That Mesopotamian people, they take their occupation in different types. At first, their major occupation is the agriculture. Because the Mesopotamian civilization is also the river valley civilization, and any river valley civilization, that when the peoples are live beside the river beside the land is very fertile. That is very useful for the growing crops. So those are the peoples are living in Mesopotamia. They also take their occupation as agriculture, because this agriculture is the main occupation in this region. So if the question will come that agriculture was the main occupation in Mesopotamian people. So what are the reasons for that? What to write? Because the Mesopotamia is also the river valley civilization, and beside the Euphrates and Tigris river, then between them the Mesopotamian civilization is established. So the land is very fertile. For that reason, the peoples of Mesopotamia, they take their occupation as agriculture. And beside the agriculture, their main crops is the barley. And main crops is barley, and except the barley, that the beans or the onions, garlic, these are the things also they have to be cultivated. They have to cultivate it. And here the one most interesting feature, that is the irrigation process. What is the irrigation process? You know what is irrigation process? Irrigation process is the very advanced technique that when the peoples they did not receive the rainfall on that particular year. Suppose we know that the rainfall is occurred, that for the wind or sometimes the winds did not enter in a proper time. So which year that rainfall did not occur, the peoples are not able to do the agriculture process. But the Mesopotamian people, they find out another way by which they can do the agriculture process without any dependence of the rainfall. And so, anytime it's suppose if rainfall is not occurred in a year, that time they use the river water or the canal water for their agriculture process. And this process is known as the irrigation process. So what is the irrigation process? When the peoples they take or they use the river water or the canal water for their agriculture process. This process is known as the irrigation process. So Mesopotamian people, they first use this irrigation process for their agricultural development. And the second occupation is the pottery. That beside the agriculture, because the agriculture all the times the peoples can involve about this process. So peoples they can take beside the agriculture also they have the another process, that the another occupation, that is the pottery. The pottery also they use the pottery wheels, and where they can prepare the different utensils, pot and the others. So from where did you know about this information? When the archaeologist peoples are digging the soil in Mesopotamia, they have to come out. These are the potter's wheels. So from where they have to understand that on the time also peoples are involved this type of occupations. And the third is about the art and craft. The Mesopotamian peoples are very famous about their art and craft. And this time they have to make the different, they prepare their art, their statues or the figure by the using of different precious stones. That was silver, gold, gemstone. Sometimes they have to use. And one of the famous gemstone, that is the lapis lazuli. That is a very famous precious stone, lapis lazuli. This one also they use for their, but they also they use from the for the making the different jewelry process. And not only this, the trade also. The Mesopotamian people they are also involved with the trade. And when we archaeologist peoples, they have to find out the digging the soil in Indus Valley civilization. They also get some Mesopotamian seals. So from where they prove that on that time also that between the Mesopotamian civilization and the Indus Valley civilization, they have the related or the interrelation or the trade relation between present between themselves. And about the art and architecture, the Mesopotamian peoples they generally made all the statues by using the clay and stone. Generally, they use the clay and stone for making the statues from the different animals. Sometimes the ram, goat, these are the different animal bulls they have to use. Otherwise, they make their statues from the god, goddess, and the priest. They have to use their different things. Mainly, they have to use for preparing their statues. That is the clay, stone, and sometimes they use the terracotta also. So about their art and what is the architecture? One of the famous significant features of the Mesopotamian people, that is the architecture. And those are the figure nowadays we are using. That is the pillars, domes, okay, arches. These all are the shapes are made by through the Mesopotamian people only. And not only this, they are on the time their famous features that are about the ziggurat. They are the temples. It's located at the center of the city. It's also made by through the Mesopotamian people. It's a layer wise temples they formed. And one of the 7 wonders in the world, that is the Hanging Garden of Babylon. It's also located in this civilization only. Who made this one? Hanging Garden of Babylon? Nebuchadnezzar. King Nebuchadnezzar prepared or made this Hanging Garden of Babylon for his beloved wife, because her wife belonged from the mountainous area. So king wanted to give her wife to the same atmosphere in this region also. That is why he prepared the huge or the very high garden. So from the pillars in the downwards, so from the high pillars they are given, and the downwards he prepared one garden. So when from the trees are being hanging from the far distance, it look like the hanging in nature, but it's not in actually hanging garden. From the looking like it's a hanging in nature. And also about their religion also they have to know that religion means Mesopotamian peoples, they believe that the nature gods also, that they take worship from the sun, moon, okay, or the rain. These are the gods also, that star, from them also they take worship. And on the time they have the person, they have the consider the representative of gods. They thinking that those are the kings are being present. The kings are the representative of gods, and those are the priests. They are being communicators between the king and they are the common peoples and the gods. And the main striking features of the Mesopotamian civilization, that the life after death. The Mesopotamian peoples, when the archaeologists they are digging the soil, they get from the inside the dead body, beside the dead body, they get the different essential things. Those are the we use generally for the daily uses, like the jewelries or the cosmetics or the waters and the other spot, and they will get the dresses, these different things, food. So it can prove that the Mesopotamian peoples they are blindly they are believe about the life after death. So I will discuss up here. Once you read also this all the things. So today up here. Next day, we have to discuss it more.